whether in the form of forex or whether in the form of futures or options or stocks. We all know it is a global market. Whether you are in India, whether you are in US or UK or whatever country you are, you can trade. Especially futures market or forex market, they are completely global markets. That means anyone from any country can trade these instruments. But two major things which we avoid trading. The first reason is about losing money, right? We all have that fear of losing money because from childhood we know that, yeah, stock market is like a gamble, or we right again. That is true to some extent because market makers, all these big companies, financial companies, they can invest millions of dollars or trillions of dollars and suddenly move the market up and down. As the traders, we don't have much control, right? Whatever trading we do, we buy maximum thousand, $5,000, $10,000. It is nothing compared to what those market makers can do. So that because of that, most of us, or the other issue is emotions, right? Because we immediately get panic if something is going down, or we feel right if something is going up. We feel greedy. We won't trim the positions. We won't take some profits at after certain point. We think like yeah, so those emotions is the second problem. The third problem is time, because most of us are doing some primary jobs, we may especially into IT or something else. We don't have sufficient time. So time, money, emotions, these are the three major things which will basically which are restricting us to enter into trading. So with the help of these proprietary funds, right? What these proprietary funds do, like one of them is Apex. There are many other firms which will do where they will provide you the fund, and then they want you to make profits on it, and then they take a cut and you get the cut. You get certain amount, like just like in a IT consulting company or anything. They they run your payroll, they do right your job search or whatever it is. They take a 20% cut, they pay you 80%. In the same way, these prop firms also do an initial round of interview type of thing, which is like an evaluation to see whether you can complete the evaluation. That will be done on a paper account. And once you successfully complete that, they give you a real money or real account where you can take the trades and make money. So one of the issue is solved, right? The money problem is solved because you are not investing your own money, but you are taking it from a big firm having billions of dollars, and you are not liable, right? For example, you completed evaluation successfully. Now while trading, you lost some 2000, $3,000 where your account gets locked there. You are not liable for anything because they already did the evaluation, they gave you the money, and you are not able to make profits on that. So you don't have any risk there, right? So money issue is solved. Second issue is if we are trading manually, the emotions and also the time. These are the two problems. But we develop these trading bots or algo bots, which will basically reduce 90% of your time, right? You don't need to keep watching the screens or keep waiting for a buy or sell alert or trim alerts. Where these bots, right, whenever algo generates a buy signal, immediately it will go and do a buy. Whenever algo generates a sell signal, it will immediately go and do a sell in the account, right? For example, let us take an example, right? Today, if you are on US equities, right? um, let's take SPY, right? So you might have seen that, right? We took some SPY puts or QQQ puts. So algo gave a sell. Immediately we bought the puts. We made some nice 90-95% returns. And again, algo gave a buy, but we did not take the calls. But again, it gave a put. So, right? Basically, what if algo is giving a sell immediately, right? If it is for options, we can buy puts. If there is a buy, we can buy calls. In the same way, for example, on ES, right? This is every $1 move, either upside or downside. It is like $50. So algo gave a sell, and then it went all the way down. So if you are shorting, right? If it is a buy, you will take a long position. If it is going down, you will take a short position. That means you are selling at a high price, you will buy at a low price. So, but you have to put your time to watch all the signals and do it. But because most of and also those emotions will play, right? Suddenly once everything is done, you feel like, oh, it is a easy chart, I should have sold it and made a lot of gains. But when the trading is actually happening, we will have right, we will have problems to control our emotions. So, right, I hope everyone can see the trading view screen, right? But if the algo is doing that sell, whenever it sees a sell, immediately it will go and put a contract in your account, right? You have to just set it up accordingly, and you forget about it. So the algos will do a buy, they will do a sell, and they will, right, they will be taking it, right? You are basically delegating your work to a robo, right? The bot or robot is nothing but you are using a artificial right, you are basically delegating all your trading work to a bot which is doing those buys and sells, right? Instead of you doing it, they are doing it. So if there is a big opportunity on the upside, or if there is a big opportunity on the downside, we can make a lot of money. If market just stays in a sideways market or just chopping, right, without moving much up or down, we may have small losses. But if market is just right, moving a big downtrend or big uptrend, there is a lot of opportunity. So we designed various algos which will help you to place all these trades in your accounts. So your money problem is solved because you have proprietary firms. Now you have the algorithms or these bots. The algorithm is calculating and giving a buy or sell, right? Okay, now it is coming down, it will give a sell. Now it is going up, it will give a buy. Again, it is coming down, it will give a sell. Again, it sees that, okay, something is going up, it will give a buy. So the algo is generating a buy or sell, and then the bot, whichever we have, that is basically creating, that is placing the trades in your account. So we design different type of algos, right? There are some algos which you want to quickly take profits. There are some algos where you want to hold for long time, you want to exit after a long time. So we designed some four different algorithms for now, and we are working on few more, but these are the four, the top algorithms. And right, again, to know which one to use, how to use, right, how much it may make, right? Again, because in trading, right, your if it works in this, or if it behaves in the same way like last 1 year or last 6 months or last 9 months, we can get an approximate figure like how much using that strategy we can make, right? It may not be 100% accurate, maybe you consider 70 to 80% possibility that similar results might appear, right? Trading is all about repetition of past, right? Well, all these charts are nothing but, if you say head and shoulder, that means whenever that head and shoulder forms, it can go down, right? It is all about the history repeats itself. So same thing with your back testing results also, there is a possibility that it may happen 80 to 80 to 85%. So we have mainly four different algos, right? Let me quickly give you an overview about those four different algos. The first one is a quantum algo. It is more like a slow and steady, right? It is more like a swing algo. It will wait for a lot of criteria before entering a trade, and also for exiting also it will look for a lot of criteria before exiting. So if there is a big uptrend or big downtrend, this algo can give make a lot of money. And if there is again chopping, right? If it is, for example, for 20 candles, NQ started going up, going up, going up, then it verified everything and it took it, and then suddenly NQ starts going down after 20th candle, again it will wait for a few candles, and then it may lose, right? Those scenarios. But if NQ keeps on going up, this will make huge returns. And it generally, we use a 3 minute candle, right? We have different types of candles, right? Heikinashi or Ninja Renko or normal Japanese candles. So we use a 3 minute candle for this particular algo. And we generally, right, this is good if you are using micros, right? Micros means 1/10 of mini. You are starting slow, you want to build up your account, and then you want to go for minis. So if you are using apex evaluation, means your challenge account, or performance means the real account, you can use with those accounts. Or it is also good for individual accounts, right? It is very, very good for long term gains. So what we'll do is we'll first start with the back testing of this algorithm. And then I'll explain about the other algorithms, how they work, and then we can right, you can decide which one is good for you. But I hope everyone is clear, right? With the Apex or with the proprietary firms like Apex, your money issue is solved because you are not investing your own money, so you won't have that much emotions now, right? You only pay some monthly fee, like for example, if they have a 90% promo, you may pay only $17 for a 50K account. So if you pass in that, you will get a 50K real account. If you fail in that, again, you can take one more account and do it. So your risk is minimal. Then with the help of these automated bots, you have to just take some time to understand how they work, then set it up, and then just right. There are some algos where you can just set up once and you don't need to do much. There are some algos where you may have to just change the time frames. If market is just moving in a big trend, if there is a very positive news, very negative news, you can just leave them like that. If there is, right, it is not like a very strong positive, right? For example, today we had certain numbers. The numbers were not right, they were close to estimated. So it was just going up, coming down, going up. It was little choppy, so at that time you have to just go and change the time frame. Then your algo will continue. So these algos will reduce 85 to 90% of your manual involvement or manual work which you are doing, so that you can focus on your primary job. Maybe just keep on watching, okay, what is happening every 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour. Just you see that, okay, is my connection established, is or trades happening. But you don't need to keep watching at the screen charts or waiting for buy and sell alerts or all those things, right? You can basically 90% of your effort is reduced. So with the combination of these two, one is you are not using your money, you are not using your emotions, you are not right taking a lot of time for trading. In this way, if you can give some time to understand, it will make you successful. So before, right, you need to understand, okay, how this particular strategy did earlier. So let's first look at quantum strategy, which is one of the right lowest risk strategy. So within trading view, right, I'll also show on Ninja Trader trading view. You can do that back test on multiple platforms, but let us start with this one, right? So you have a strategy tester, and then we need to load our strategy. For example, uh, right, this one is quantum. So we are working on various algos. So let me just load this one. Okay, right. I am adding this to a chart. So now this quantum bot is added to the chart, and right, these are some of the important futures like crude oil, EMD, GC. So we'll look at one by one, and before, so we need to look at, right, generally, right, approximate capital we need is approximately $40,000, right? Because we are just buying one contract, right? If you are doing with micros, you need approximately $4,000. If you are doing with minis, you need approximately 40 to 50,000, right? Let us, for this particular thing, let us take just 40,000, or let us take $50,000, right? 50,000 is our default number. We'll be taking one contract always, and the time frame which we use for this particular algo is 3 minute time frame. Whenever you are testing an algo, you need to look into various factors, right? The first thing is you need to look into what is the profit factor. That means for every $1 you are risking, how much you can expect as a return. You have to look at what is the drawdown, right? What is the maximum drawdown at any particular point, how much it went down. That is one more thing we need to look. And what is the average trade it can make, right? And then If we want to do it for just a month, we can just directly use it. Or if we want to do for a year or 6 months or 9 months or 3 months, we have to use something called as this deep backtesting. So let us try to do it for 1 year, starting from 2022 August 31st to 2023 August 31st. If you want, we can also change different dates and do it. But yeah, first let us start with 1 year for this quantum algo. Let us run it for ES. ES is one of the SPY, which is one of the stable, is not so volatile, it is stable. So if you see, there is approximately 49% profitable. That means it is not that every trade you are making profit, only 49%, but other trades they might have hit stop loss, or they might have made some small losses. But if you have some trades with making good profits, overall you will be green. So what is the overall percentage? We started with $50,000. If we use the same $50,000 for this entire 1 year, we made approximately 110K at the end of the year. That means we are approximately 130% using ES. And what is the profit factor? 2.5. That means for every $1 we are investing, there is a possibility that $2.5 can be made. What is the max drawdown? 3.75% max drawdown. Average is $439 on average, right? Let's only take 50% of this, right? Or even take 30% of this. Still, it is much better than what we make from banks or what we make from real estate, right? Those things. Because here you are not using our emotions, we are not using our money. But if we can, because algos are basically taking the trades based on how the market is moving. If market is moving up, they are taking long. If market is moving down, they are taking short. There can be some sudden moves sometimes where there can be losses, but those sudden moves will not happen each and every day. So overall, if market moves like this, like last year, we may see this type of results on ES. Right? Let us look for crude oil. Right? Crude oil. These are various, just like stocks. In futures also, we have different types of instruments. Right? For crude oil, it is only 16.78%. Right? Only 40% profitable trades. Profit factor is 1.1, and your drawdown is 17%. So generally, it should be below 15% for you to use that instrument for the strategy. Because it is above 15%, crude oil is not a good candidate. Then let us take EMD. Right? We are using the same amount, $50,000, and then we are comparing. So for crude oil, for EMD, which is like your S&P 400 mid cap companies, it is approximately 1.89 profit factor, 44% profitable trades. That means you have 56% of losing trades, but still you made approximately 112% at the end of the year, right? And then your drawdown is below 15%, which is good. And then profit factor is above 1.5, which is good. And then 112%, right? Anything above 20-25% is a good, because maybe real estate may give 15% per annum, or bank may give 0.0001. If you consider inflation, that might be negative number. So anything above 15 to 20% is very, very good. So 112% at the end of the year. EMD, definitely a good candidate. Then if you look at GC, right? GC is where you have only 7% net profit, 35%, and only 1.07 and 11% drawdown, right? So 7%, maybe we may get better returns through real estate and other investments. So GC is not a good candidate. Then let's run for RTY. So if you look at RTY, we have approximately 47% profitable trades with 1.96 profit factor, right? Anything above 1.5, that means for every $1 you are investing, there is a potential of 1.5 returns. And drawdown is less than 5%, which is also very good. And 45% per annum, which is also good. So RTY is another good, right? Your Russell is another good instrument. Then ES. So this ES, we have approximately 129% return, 49% profitable trades, 2.57 profit factor, right? For every $1, you have potential to make 2.5. Drawdown is only 3.75%. Then for YM, right, again, generally, right, if you test with Heikinashi or Ninja Renko, the numbers might be little far away. But when you're testing with normal candles, right, we are using only normal candles here, right? We are not, if we are using, so actually, I think I am using, right, let me put normal candles here because Heikinashi will generally give very big numbers. So let me quickly run it again. So with YM, it is approximately 39%, right? With 1.5 profit factor. With ES, it is 95% at the end of the year with 1.95 profit factor with 5% drawdown. So, right, let's also look for NQ, which is one of the best ticker for this one. So it is approximately 219 or 220% with 48.86%. That means still you have 51% losing trades. The profit factor is 2.58. So one thing we can do is we can basically import all these trades, right? It took all these trades. So today it had some losses also. So we are basically taking all the trades, right? There is a loss of $11.85. It is not that every trade will make profit. But if you have some good trade where you make $3,000, $2,000, $960, those losses will be compensated, right? You have you have 52% losing trades, but still there might be some trades which can make some nice gains. So what we can do is we can export this data, right? On a right at a overall annual, you can see the performance here, right? You can see the overview, but let us also run it and see like month on month. So let's go to, right, while I explain, if you have any questions, you can post your questions in the chat window. Uh, and at the end, I will take all the questions from one by one. So let's run, right? We have a tool which will basically help us to, right? Basically, which will help us to know, okay, monthly, how much we can make, or right, what is the overall trend. It will do a lot more data mining. It will do a lot more data analytics, and it will show the information in much better manner. So whatever trades that particular algo took, we are basically adding that file, right? I imported all the trades which that particular algo took, and right, this is the quantum trades in that entire year. I just downloaded. You can see 8:27 p.m. here. right? So it is like for RC Quantum Bot, you started with a $50,000 net profit approximately at the end of the year. You have approximately 109. For NQ, approximately 219% return with right karma ratio, all those things we right. Profit factor is approximately 2.59. Win rate is 48.8. Max drawdown is -5. And you can see right how the overall for days and right for each month how it behaved. Right, this is right the month on month profit for this RC Quantum Bot for that particular NQ ticker. Right, we can do the same thing for ES or whatever it is. There were nearly most of the months we right it generated some nice gains. There is one month where there was a drawdown in April 2023, but majority of the months we had a nice run, including August, July, right? You can see. So basically, we are importing all the trades taken by the algo, and we are basically running it. So right. So this is just about uh, right. If anyone want, we can run for other algos, or we are only using right. If you have the strategy, if you see right, we are only running between 9:15 to 14:20. We are not running the entire day. We are giving inputs, right, which we do the same thing in the Ninja Trader also. We run it only between a specific time to specific time because this is a low risk strategy. We don't want to run it when there is too much volatility or when there is too much of choppiness. So it only runs between 9:15 to 2:20 central, which is like 10:15 EST, or right, but 9:15 to 2:20 is the time which we run it. And we use 50,000. We use one contract as a default when, and it is a long only, right? It won't take any shorts. Whenever market is going up, it takes the long only. Let me quickly show you right how to. So again, we are using 3 minute candle. Okay, so I just deleted that one. I will just add that strategy so I can explain you more, right? If you want to import it, you have to go to tools, import. We basically share the files. You have to right that file, you have to just go and import it. So this is um, keep it somewhere here. Okay, quantum. So basically right in the same way you can also import the bot. We send you the software. You have to just save that onto your documents or some folder, and then you will go there. You will go to this option new, and then sorry, tools. If you have any previous version of the same bot, you will remove it first, and then you will do import. But if it is the version one, just you will go to import Ninja Script add-on, and you import those files. Once you import those files, now the software is in your machine, in your laptop. You have to just go there, click on strategies. Once you click on strategies, you will see all the strategies. Now you can see that we have alpha quantum. So if I select alpha quantum, right, let me remove this, and you have, right, enable target profit 0.77 or stop loss zero point 0.5. What do you mean by this 0.77? That means if NQ is 15,554 price, you have to multiply that 15,554 into 0.77, right? Let me open my calculator. So 15,554 into 0.77 is equal to approximately 120 points. That means it takes, the target is 120 points, whereas your trail stop loss is approximately zero point 0.5 of that. That means around 75 points, right? Your target is 120, your trail stop loss is 75. That means if it goes up, starts coming down, then it will take a trail stop loss of 75. So we have to just, you have to, right, if you don't want to wait for that much, if you think market is choppy, you can just reduce this to maybe 0.25 and just change it to 0.15 if it is a choppy day. If it is a good, right, if there is a bad news or if there is a major good news, you can just keep the same numbers, right, because there are a lot of calculations behind those numbers. But if you see that it is a choppy day, just you can reduce it by nearly, right, 50 or 60%, so that, because in choppy day it won't have a big moves, it will just move up, come down, move up, come down. So you can reduce them to 0.25 and 0.15 to protect the profits. If it is a trending day, then just you keep the default numbers, whatever numbers were there, just you can have them, and then you will say, basically, you will say apply, and then your strategy got enabled. You can see that, okay, it did a buy, it did a buy here. So you can see all the transactions, right? You can just go through the chart. It will show you various timings where it took the buy, where it took the sell, it took a buy here, it took a profit target here. Like that, you can see all the trades, and even from here also we can run, right, the strategy analyzer, just like from trading view we did. Even from ninja trader also we can run, and we can verify whether, right, is trading view giving some wrong results, or can I see the similar type of results here. So we are doing a back test, and then basically you want to, uh, right, you want to verify right choice strategies with alpha quantum, and then, right, basically let us say, let us put the default values 0.77, zero point 0.5, and then we are using a 3-minute candle, right, and let's take 1 year data, right, so that if you want we can also use smaller time frames, smaller data, but we are using approximately 1 year data, so you know that it covers all bullish, bearish, all different markets. And already code has the timings, everything, we don't need to select any specific timings here. And you also, right, for example, let us run for NQ, right, because we know NQ, it is one of the best instrument. We can also run for anything, but yeah, let's run for NQ. We can run for ES, right? You all can do the same thing, right? If you have the bot in your laptop, you can run this during this weekend, and you can see, okay, if I run on 3 months, if I run for 3 months, 6 months, 1 month, 1 week, what are the results, right? Once you do that, basically we generally exit on session close, right? At the end of the day, before Apex, we have to close the trade, so select that and just run it. So it is approximately showing, right? It made 141,000. There is a loss of 73,000. Net profit is $68,000 for 1 year, right? Which is approximately 50.76, right? Only long only strategy. So we are only taking long only trades. Short, we are not taking. Only whenever it is looking bullish, it will go buy, and then whenever it sees that it is coming down, it will go for a sell, but it won't take a short again. So you have approximately 68K with a profit factor of approximately 1.93 and 50.76. It took 197 trades in the entire year, and average winning trade is $14,018. Average losing trade is $759. So like this, you can run whichever ticker you want, right? You can compare the results, right? Let's run for ES and see what is the potential. So that because you can get up to 20 Apex accounts, you don't need to run everything on NQ. You can run one on ES, one on NQ, right? Whichever you see that overall, right? In a long run, you should not just look at 1 day or 2 days and determine that, oh, this algo is not giving this much profit, right? But this is with normal candle you are testing. So yes, right, with a $50,000 investment, approximately 28,000, the 537. So 84 profit, 56 loss. Net profit is 28,000, right, with a 53.67 success rate. 891 is the average winning trade. Losing trade is $693, approximately 177 trades for the entire year. So like this, you can either do back testing in right. You can do it in trading view. You can do a deep back testing so that you can go up to 1 year, 2 years, or you can also use Ninja Trader and do it. Right. This is our first algorithm, the low risk algorithm, which will, right, it is like a slow and steady algorithm. It will do a lot of calculations before going long. It will also do a lot of calculations before closing the long. So sometimes you may, when you compare with other algos which are very quick to enter, quick to exit, you feel like, oh, this is not right. Oh, everything is already on short. My thing is still on long, right? Because it does like that, but it is a low risk one. That's why you have a big higher success rate with the quantum. Right, you can do all your calculations, due diligence, and this is one of the best algos, especially for ES. And right, our top one is NQ, top two is ES, top three is EMD. These are the three best tickers which we can use for this particular algo. Then, right, spectrum, right, we use a 15-minute Heikenhashi candles for this one. It generally takes, right, or if market is choppy, we have to just change the time frame to 5-minute Heikenhashi. It is more like a scalping algo, right? Let's look at 5 minutes Heikenhashi. So earlier we took 3-minute candle. Here we have to, right, because today market was choppy, right? It was just going up and down. Initially we can put to 15 minutes, and if we see that there is not huge volume, there is no calm, right? If we hit a stop loss, just change it to 5 minutes. Then basically you can see the, let me remove these indicators so you can see the, so today, right, we took this 5 minutes Heikenhashi because morning we saw that the news was not very trending, so we moved from 15 minutes to 5 minutes. You can see that overall from morning, right, you had a let me, right, strategies, and then it is still quantum. We have to change to spectrum now, right? And generally for NQ, there are certain settings we provide to the users, right? What settings you have to use, what timings you have to use. So generally for NQ, it is a 40 tick profit, 80 tick stop loss, and then we do okay. We forgot to enable the strategy, right? And then you have an enabled button here. That's it, right? You import the algo, just put the parameters and just say apply okay. Then it will start taking the trades. right? So right, for every candle, it looks for a buy or sell. It will start taking right. Let us look at. So if you see profit target, that means it hit the target. If you see stop loss, it is basically like it lost some money. So if you take an example for today, right, there was a profit target, there was a profit target, profit target, profit target, profit target, profit target, there was a stop loss. Then uh, right, hope it is clear, or you can read it. But basically, right, 80 to 85% of the trades we can make profits. There will be some stop whenever there is sudden change in the direction. There will be, right. It was going down, suddenly it started going up. There was a stop loss, but then everything else profit, 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 profit. Right, nearly next 10 to 12 trades we made profits. Whenever there is a sudden change in the direction, there will be one stop loss. Then again you have profit, 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 all the way down you will make so this is like a scalping one, right? One is long term or more like a swing strategy. This is more like a scalping. For every 5 minutes you make some profit or you make some stop loss, and overall 80% we will be making winning trades, 20% they will be losing trades, right? As long as there is some movement, right? If there is no movement at all, then yeah, right, whether we do manually or through bot we won't make. But if there is momentum either going up or coming down, we can make profits in 80% of the trades with this particular strategy, where which is like quick, right? Every candle you see some profits, right? Quantum algo is you may have to wait for entire day to see a profit or to see a trail stop loss or stop loss hit. But this one is more, quick, right? Immediately you can see making profits on this, right? This is our second strategy, which is a scalping strategy, which is very right, a good one for apex accounts, because you have to close everything by end of the day, and you have to make some gain. So with 80% success, even though your stop loss is high, right, stop loss is double. So if you make 80% of the trades successful, 20% if they lose, still you are making around 40% profit on the overall trades. So that is how a lot of members are using this strategy and completing their evaluation accounts. So this is the number, right? One is for more for pay, right, members who are having patience. This is more for people who like good number of trades per day and quick action and quick, right, small gains. You may make 100, there is a $200 loss, again 100, another $200 loss, again few, right, like that. So this is another best strategy which we have, uh, right, which is called spectrum. Then, right, let's look into the third one, which is, right, which we are introducing today. This is called as a prism, right? It is, the problem with quantum is it is only takes the long trades, it won't take the short side, right? What will happen is suddenly, let us say market is starts going down from tomorrow with the job reports or with whatever news, right? Already it ran so much since last 6 months. Because of some bad news, if it starts going down, then we may not make a lot of money with this one, right? Because it is only long only, it will only see when things are going up. Otherwise it won't take the trades. Whereas prism will be, it is more for scalping for daily profits with 5 minute candle. It will take long and short. And right, let us also run, right, because with high Kinashi it shows higher numbers, so I'm not running back testing, because you will see huge numbers which may not be accurate. But with the normal candles, generally the back testing is more accurate. So I'll run for Prism also. So you know for which tickers this one is better, right? Prism is better. For which tickers Quantum is better, right? For Spectrum also, NQ is number one, ES is number two, and the EMD and Nikki. All those are like good tickers, which we already shared a list, like for which ones you can use. But Prism Again, NQ is the best one. Right? How the prism will look like? Let me show it on this one, trading strategy on the Ninja Trader, and then we'll go to the trading view. So again, right, there are certain days where a lot of buyers will do buying. There are certain days there will be a lot of selling. So it takes all those things into calculation. This particular Prism algorithm, it will see, right, okay, on Monday it should do buy, but there should not be sell, because there will be, right, generally at the start of the week, all these big banks or big institutions, they'll be doing a lot of purchases. So we don't want to be on the reverse side. We will be generally doing long positions on Monday, and there is a specific time where yeah, the trades are less risky. So we'll be only taking trades during that start time and time. And then Tuesday to Friday, it is okay to do both buy and sell. And again, we have certain parameters like, okay, at what percent we want to take profit, what is the sell take, right, on shorts. Generally, what is the percentage we want to take profit, what is the stop loss on the long positions, what is the stop loss on the short positions, like this. Again, we can add up, we can enable all these parameters, and then you can enable the strategy, click apply, okay, and then basically you can see the algo. So the major advantage of this algo is you have uh, both long and short in this particular algo, and we can run some back tests, right? Let us first use this one, right? Let's go to, so this is our RC Prism. So I'm using approximately $35,000, right? Because you are doing long and short. Immediately you have liquidity, and at the drawdown also very small. So I'm using $35,000 for one contract. And again, we are doing a report for NQ. Uh, okay, see. Mm, okay, we have all these things set. Mm, okay, okay. Let us see what is the time frame we have here. Right, again we need it. This one is for 5 minutes, and we need normal candles, right? It was on a daily chart, because of which we are getting an issue. So this is for crude oil, right? Minus 42% net profit. That means crude oil, this particular prism is not a good strategy, right? For EMD, it is only 14% return with approximately 49% drawdown, which is not a good candidate. GC, right, 8.29% with 16% drawdown, not a good candidate. Right, for RTY, for Russell it is 33%, with 1.14, but for nearly 14% drawdown. It's okay, right? Not great. The drawdown is little high. Let's look for ES. Right, for ES it is approximately 109%. Right, this is for entire 1 year. You started with approximately 35,000. Initially there was some drawdown, then it went to nearly 70,000 plus. Right, you have 45% profitable trades, 1.28 profit factor. Drawdown is approximately 11%, which is okay. Below 11, close to, right, somewhere around 1.5. The most of the factors are good. Then for YM, it is approximately 80% returns with 1.28 profit factor, 14.5 drawdown. Let's look at NQ. Right, 273% with 47% profitable trades, 1.47, and max drawdown is less than 15%. So again, NQ is where, right, there is lot of volume. All the technology companies, all the US investors want to invest into NQ. So that's why generally NQ moves so quick, because there are a lot of buyers or sellers for NQ. So again, for this algo also, for quantum or for Prism, NQ is our number one candidate, or even for Spectrum, because it makes nice moves. It won't be like choppy, right? Gold, crude oil, sometimes they can just go choppy without up move or down move. But this one NQ can move huge. So again, it is a good candidate. Again, let's look at FDAX, which is Europe futures, right? 107% with 43.95, 17 drawdown. It is okay, not great, but definitely one of the good candidates. Then Nikki is another, right, another currencies, which is very good with lot of volume, right? It is 27% with 1.17 profit factor, drawdown below 10%. So like that, we can look at various features, right? Whether you do it here, right? You can come to Ninja Trader and you can do the same back testing again, because you are doing with uh, normal candles. It will be more close to the reality, right? Alpha Prism, and then you have all the default values set, and let's just run for, right. Let's run a, it is 5 minute candle. We'll be running on 5 minute candle. Let's look at. So if the numbers are matching between TradingView and Ninja Trader, that means it is more closer to the reality. So here approximately you need 291,000 profit, 231 loss. Your net profit at the end of the year is $60,000, right? Approximately 44% gains. It will take a lot of, right, because you are taking long, you are taking short. It will take a lot of trades, but right, again, your average gain is $16. Your average loss is $379. So like this, right? Again, we can run it for years. Net profit is $25,000, right? With a 35,000, you are making approximately 20. Your gross is 167. Your gross loss is 142. Approximately 25,000 at the end of the year. So whichever tickers you want, right? Over the weekend, you can run, you, right? Most of the users have all these algos in your system. You can run with different parameters, different tickers, and you can see, right? Basically, we suggest 5 minutes is the best one. NQ is the best one for Prism 2. But it is up to you, whichever you want to run, right? That is about our third algo, which is the Prism algo, right? Mainly for day trading. We use 5 minute candles. We can do long and short. So trial stop loss, we are adding this over this weekend. And this is also good for Apex accounts. Then we have momentum strategy, right? Where whenever there is a big uptrend or downtrend, this particular momentum Algo is the best one, right? Whenever it is a trending day, right? If it is not a choppy day, but it is a trending day, this algo can give huge, right? For the $4,000-5,000 per one contract, because it keeps on going. It won't it won't immediately close within one candle like Spectrum. If there is a trend, it will keep on going up and up, and we can make huge money. But if it is choppy, we may also lose money with the momentum. So it is good if you have a Apex account over $100,000, or if you have a big personal accounts. This is the preferred algo, right? The quantum is who has a lot of patience and who can wait. That is the best one. Otherwise, Spectrum is the second best, Prism is the third best, fourth is the momentum. So these are the four algos available now. And yeah, since right already last 1.5 month we provided as a trial to many of our members, and some of them already completed their EAs. EA means evaluation account. That means the challenge, and some of them started using it on performance accounts. So right, generally during holiday season, Apex will give those promos where they give 90% off, 80% off on their monthly charges, right? Instead of paying 150, 160, we may just pay 15 to 16 or $17 per month for taking an evaluation. Epics will also help us to learn the discipline, because generally on our personal accounts, what we do is we trade with a lot of emotions, we trade impulsively, right? We just think, oh, it will go up, we'll just do that. Whereas with Apex, you have a stop loss, trail stop loss. You should trade with more patience, with more discipline. That will also help us to do better trading on our normal accounts, right? Because you are trading with lot of rules and regulations. Once you get used to that, initially we may fail, right? 2 or 3 times, because it is right, we are not habituated to do that disciplined trading. But once you take it multiple times, then you see what is the advantage, right? Not only using money from Apex, you can also right, for it will help you for your individual account, individual trading, or your personal accounts. Also it will help you to be more systematic, more disciplined, more right, more focused. In that way it will and also you have, right, it is not only Apex, you can get 20 accounts, you can get accounts of 300k each, 250k each. That means you can trade with a $6 million account. If you take one simple trade and on 20 accounts, if each trade makes $100, it is like $2,000 per day. You have the, and not only Apex, you can, there are another 10 firms which are like Apex, where you can get the money and use it for trading using the bots. And then you can, right, instead, without using your money, without taking that risk, without spending a lot of time on the charts, without watching, you are taking advantage of the bots. You are also taking advantage of the Apex or this funded company's money. And then you can be successful. Only thing is you need some practice. You need to see, like, okay, how to set up these parameters, or is 15 minute good today or 5 minutes good today, right? As you learn more and more, you will understand, right? Okay, uh, for some algos, right, for quant or quantum algo, or for Prism algo, you don't need to make a lot of changes. Already everything is predefined. You just put them, and at the end of the month, at the end of the year, you will see huge gains. Whereas for things like the spectrum and momentum, you have to look at the first 10 to 15 minutes. You have to see how the market is moving. Is it trendy, or is it going in a range, in a small up and down? Then you just change your time frames, right? That's what we need to do. It will reduce 85 to 90% of your work. You have to only put 10% of your effort. And but again, it takes some time to understand how each algorithm is different, which one you want, right? If you want to make quick money every day, some 300, $400, $500, Spectrum is the best one. You are okay to lose small money, but you want to make big, maybe quantum or momentum, they are the best ones, right? Spectrum and Prism are more for scalping. Momentum and quantum are more for day trading or short swings, like that. So you can use it on your individual accounts. Individual means Ninja Trader personal accounts. You can use on Ninja Trader simulation accounts, which is paper account. You can use on EA, Apex EA accounts, Apex PA. It is up to you, right? You always start with a simulation account, so you are not taking any risk, right? Simulation account is a paper account of Ninja Trader. You run for, use different parameters, use the parameters we suggested, run for few days. Once you start seeing some consistent gains, then you can connect a evaluation account of Apex. Once you complete that evaluation, now you know that okay, using these parameters, you from trading from this time to this time, I can see some $100 $200 gain. You don't need to trade throughout the day. If you just enable the bots from, let us say, morning 7 to 11 central, that's it. You don't need to keep on, right? Because generally night time the volume will be very less, or after 11 o'clock central to 2 central, volume will be very less. So you may not see big moves up and down. So when the movement is, when there is no volume, we may not make profits in the trading. So that's what we all need to do, to understand which time frame, which parameters is working best for me. And your risk, right? You are not risking your own money, you are not risking all your time. So what is the risk here, right? Your risk may be if you uh, right, a few $100. But if you can complete some evaluation accounts, right? We have some users who completed 20 evaluation accounts of 300K, right, which is like a $6 million. There are some users who are completing 50K accounts, 100K accounts. So on that 100K account, if you make daily $100 also, that is like a $3,000 or 2,000, $2,500 per month, which is good enough. You don't need to trade throughout the day. Just open your Spectrum bot. It will take some profits. Then there will be one stop loss. Again, it will take some profits. Again, there will be one stop loss. At the end of the day, you will end with profits. If you just try understand whether 15 or 5. That's it. You have to understand which is better. We also will be, right. We have a channel where we share the tips, suggestions, right? What may happen. We have a community channel open where members will be sharing, right? Okay, I use this one, I made this much, I use these parameters, this worked for me. So everyone is, we have a great community where everyone is sharing what worked for them, what did not work for them, all those things, right? So again, it is, the risk is minimal. Whether you want to take some time to practice, explore, and then use it, or not, it is up to you. But let me answer a few questions before going to. You can keep the computer at home and you can access everything through mobile. You can configure multiple instruments to one account, but what we suggest is better you configure, right? For example, you have Apex 5 accounts, let us say Apex 1, Apex 2, Apex 3, Apex 4, Apex 5. Let us say you connect Apex 1 with NQ, Apex 2 with ES, with Quantum, Apex 3 with NQ of Spectrum, Apex 4 with ES of Spectrum. Right? In that way, if you are connecting everything to one account and suddenly there is a bad news or suddenly there is a good news, all these tickers might go down at same time, which might impact your stop loss on your Apex account. So that's why what we suggest is better you use one ticker, one instrument for one account. In that way, you are not risking any major big moves, sudden up moves or down moves. Yeah, again, we have all the videos, everything. We're starting from, okay, what is Apex, how to, what is trail stop loss, how to, for 25K account, what is trail stop loss for 50K. So we have all, each and every video, and we have all the documents where we will be, right, we'll be sharing to all the new users step by step. Okay, how to open an Apex account, how to install the Rhythmic and Ninja. Once that is done, how to import the strategies, how to enable the strategy, and what time frames we have to use those bots, right? Which are the best timings. So everything is documented, everything, we have videos. Just you have to take some time to watch them. Yeah, we have all the documents, PDF documents, Excel documents, all the videos are on our Right Choice Advisors YouTube channel. Right, as part of evaluation, you don't pay any commissions or anything. Apex will take care of those things. You don't, right? You only pay that with a 90% off, you only pay $17 per month to Apex. They pay for the license, they pay for the real time data, they pay for the commissions, all those. So you don't pay anything else from your money. Uh, right? If, for example, by default you will be on a 15-minute on spectrum. If a trade is hitting a stop loss, right, even before going up, within 15 minutes it is coming down, going up. If it hits a stop loss, you know that market is range, right? Again, most of you, right, if you just go to trading view or go to any place and look at a chart, you know that, right? For example, this is like a sideways market, right? It is just going very, right, from 12 to 6 o'clock it is sideways, right? Later again it started going up, right? This is like a trending market where it is just going up, coming down, going up, coming down, going up. Then if you see the chart, you know, okay, is it a right, a trending market or a range market? So again, from 9 to 11 there was a big down move. Then again after 11 again it was choppy. So you know that, okay, this is the best time to trade, this is the time where I have to avoid trading, this is the time again I can take some trades. So we have all the documents which explains when you have to take the trades, when to avoid trading, all those things. But again, by looking at the chart, just by right, visual representation also, you understand whether there is some big up moves or down moves, or is it just a small going up, coming down, going up, coming down. Prism strategy is 5 minutes normal candles. It is not Heiken. Yes, by 5 minute and 15 minute, that means it looks at 2 or 3 5 minute candles to look at overall direction, or it makes a lot of calculations and then it takes a decision. If it is looking at, if you are setting it as 15 minutes, then it will look at 15 minute, 2 3 candles and then take a decision. So if market is choppy, you are on a 15 minute, then it is taking 30 minutes to take a decision, and suddenly market might start coming down after 30 minutes. So instead of waiting for 30 minutes to take a decision, you are telling the algo to, okay, watch for 2 5 minute candles and then take a decision. So it takes a decision, then it will go up a little bit, you will make profit. Again, it starts coming down, again it takes a sell, again it may come further down. So if you are in a trending market, you have to be on a higher time frame. In a range market, you have to be in a smaller time frame to make gains. Uh, You can do quantum, prism, NQ, and spectrum within the same account, but right, instead of depending on just only one ticker, if NQ suddenly drops, or NQ is so volatile, right? Within 1 second, it can move 100 points up or down. So, right, you can take. You don't want all accounts to be impacted with a sudden move, sudden bad news, or something. So that's why maybe have some tickets on NQ, have something on ES. You're diversifying, right? Not putting everything into one basket. Whenever it hits a stop loss, you basically change from 15 minute to a 5 minute hike in Asia. That is the trigger point. Yeah, you have trial stop loss with quantum trades. You have trial stop loss, and as I have shown you, you can go there and you can change the stop loss or targets. The start time and end time are in the central, so you can change it if you are in EST, or you are in a PST. You can change it accordingly based on the CST time frame. Generally, right, if there is a major event, at the end of event you will have a trending market. At the end of before a major event, generally market will be choppy, right? For example, FOMC is coming. Before FOMC, the big market players will not take huge contracts. They will wait for the decision, or until something is revealed, they will not do. So market will be choppy. Or before a major holiday season. If there is a long weekend, right? For example, tomorrow after 11, we may not see much volume, right? Because there is a long weekend. Monday is a holiday. People will leave somewhere after 10:30. There, right? Tomorrow morning we have a this job reports is there. So first 1 2 hours we may see good volume, but after that market will be completely choppy because there won't be many people who will be trading. Everybody will be busy traveling to some place. So we have to avoid. You can just disable the algo so that it won't take choppy trades and lose. Like that, yeah, there are a lot of tips to identify when it can be choppy, when it can be trending market, and you get it by practice. Um, and then there is a Google form in the document where you can put like, okay, I want to go with Spectrum, or I want to go with Quantum, I want to go with Prism. You can put that information, so we'll give license for that particular bot. We use the fastest one is the Spectrum. It immediately identifies the change in the trend. It is quick to enter, quick to exit. So that will help us to write whatever you see here. um, for example, right, that's what I use for taking option trades and everything, where, right, it will quickly immediately, right, if you, there is a demand zone, or right, you see a buy, major buy, and then if you are close to a supply zone, it gives sell. So basically your Spectrum is the good one to quickly identify the trends. Spectrum takes both long and short, right? It is only Quantum which only takes long, but all the other takes both long and short trades. Yeah, we'll send all the snapshots for each of the bots. So the algos will close the positions before end of the session. You don't need to manually do anything. They will automatically close it. You have a right within whenever you are right. We also kept it default because some users were forgetting it. But when you go to strategies, right, there is a setting here which is called as exit on session close. If you put this one, then before the session, the all the open trades will get closed. So because some users were forgetting it, we made it enabled by default. So automatically, all the algos, this the trades will get closed before end of the day. Prism works on different factors, right? Spectrum works on different factors. Prism looks at okay each day volume. It looks at VWAP. It looks at various other factors, and Spectrum looks at different factors. Uh, yeah, they are somewhat similar, but not exactly same. Both will take long and short, but the logic, right? The indicators used for Spectrum is different from Prism. One uses normal candles, and Spectrum uses Heikin-Ashi candles. Ninja Renko, no, right? Because we have uh, uh, right, Ninja Renko. Generally, if market is completely in a range based, then Ninja Renko we have to use just to be right. That is an option, but because market is either going up or coming down, we are not using Ninja Renko for now. For now, either normal candles or Heikin-Ashi. Right, because quantum, for quantum logic, the short trades has a lower profit percent compared to long. That's why we designed it to take only long trades, so that you can make higher profits. If you want to trade three symbols, you don't need three apex accounts. You can do all in one account, but only problem is suddenly if there is a sudden move, If you are trading so many instruments on one ticker, there is little risk, right? And about the fee, again, if they have, most probably they will have a promo tomorrow with 80 or 90% off. Then for a 50K account, if they give 90% off, it is like $17 per month. If you complete the evaluation within a week, then you don't need to pay for the next month for the evaluation. Spectrum takes both the short and long. Uh, that even though you enable a bot, it doesn't mean that bot will immediately take the trade. It will, right? They will look for 10 candles, 20 candles based on the logic, and they will do all calculations and then take a, right? Especially quantum looks for more time. Spectrum will look for just two candles and identify, okay, there's a bullish pattern, there's a bearish trend. Immediately, it quickly takes entries and exits. Quantum is like it waits for minimum 10 candles to take a decision. Um, Minimum amount for Apex account is $25,000, 25K. For Prism, you need to select 5 minute normal candles, not Heikenaishi. Right, if you have both shadow weight and rhythmic in Apex, you cannot unable to find a trader weight in Ninja. Right, if you search in the channel, there are some users who are using it. They suggested how to do it. Sai Ratan, I will send that screenshot again to you. Momentum is mainly, right. If you watch, let me open crude oil and let me. So this is like the momentum strategy. Once it sees there is a uptrend, it will take a buy and it will wait for maybe entire day to close a trade. Right? It took, for example, today crude oil was going up. Right? It took a buy at 82.5, and at the end of the day, it took a sell. Right? Approximately 83.8, nearly $1,300 with just one contract. Right? That is momentum, right? Based on the momentum, up momentum or down momentum, it will be just, right. Whereas spectrum, same thing. If you see spectrum, right, it took like, okay, buy, profit target, buy, profit target, buy, profit target. So it will be taking so many, right, small profits, right. It is like a scalping, right. Okay, it's sell, profit target, sell, profit target. So one is taking a big bite one time. This is like taking small bites and taking small profits. So that is the major difference between Prism and Momentum. So community channel, right? Basically, along with the Ninja channel, for every comment, right? Every message, you can add comments and you can do all those things. So mm, What is 15 minutes? HA means Heikinashi candles. 15-minute Heikinashi. So just like we have all these, right, candle by Heikinashi or month candle, minute candle, second candle, Ninja Renko candles. You have different types of candles. For two of the bots, we'll use Heikinashi. For two of the bots, we'll use this minute candles. Yes, you can use Prism in EA accounts also. That we are giving Prism for all the paid members. We are giving Prism for 1 month as free to all the members who became paid members. Right? Since last 1.5 month, we gave free trial to more than 400 or 500 members. So yeah, today we stopped the free trial. The bot is like right for if you want a scalping bot, a spectrum bot, it is 499 per month. If you also want additional bot, you will pay another $100 extra, 599. If you want two more bots, but we are for every paid member we are giving this Prism bot as a free for September month. No, for Prism you will basically use normal candles, 5 minute normal candle. Drawdown means how much your account went down because of a sudden loss or something. What is the maximum loss in your account from the top from the highest position? Prism is normal candles. Yeah, for in options, India options, I have to check like how to convert it into Indian rupees. I'll work on that. I'll work with Stripe to see if they can do something. You right. You can go to, if you want to activate volume or something. You can go to indicators and you can search on volume or you can search on support resistance and you can add those indicators. Right. For example, you want volume. You can go and you can put volume up or down or volume or whatever you can add to the chart so that our algo will be telling by yourself, but you can also have additional confirmation whether volume is very low or volume is high. Based on that also, you know whether market is choppy or market is trending. Right? If you see here, lot of volume. If you see here, market, the volume is very small. That means it is choppy market. Right? You need to be connected to both Rhythmic and Ninja Trader so that Rhythmic will be tracking all your trades, right? If you have some issue with Ninja Rhythmic, you can just call the Ninja Trader support. They will help you if there is any issue with your settings. Time in Prism is in CST. Whatever you see, it is in CST. Right. Apex only allows futures, right? They won't allow options. That's why you cannot. Uh, and also, they are providing license for you to trade futures, but not stocks or options. That's why if you have a personal Ninja Trader account, you can use for SPY or QQQ, but not with the Apex account. Drawdown is applicable for PA also, similar to EA. There also, yeah, right? That is real money. You have to be more careful. Once you complete the evaluation, you don't pay monthly evaluation fee, right? That will stop there. For PA, you have either you can do monthly or you can do just one time $160 per lifetime. Right? If you have confidence that you will do it slowly, just get one time fee. So that is for lifetime. You don't need to pay any more any more monthly fee. Um, Right, basically whether the algo is on TradingView or Ninja Trader, it is the same algo. It gives the same buy and sell alerts. Right, once you get a PA, you have to trade carefully, and you have to just build the account slowly with micros. Once you move to from 50K, you move to 55, 60K, then you can start taking withdrawals and slowly start taking paychecks from them. Right, lot of questions like how to change the quantity, or so there are a lot of videos which we already did, and you can. Right, if you are on evaluation account, if you hit a stop loss, you only pay reset fee. Right now, generally it will be 80, but now it is only $40. You don't pay, right? You're not liable for any of the losses or anything, so you don't need to worry. Futures, you don't have any PDT restriction, right? In options, you have wash sale rules and PDT restrictions, but in futures, you can do as many trades as you want, right? Even with a 10,000 account, you can do micros with NQ micros and other things on a Ninja personal trade. You cannot change the bot in middle of the month. Once you start, you have to keep it until end of the month. Uh, right, for Prism, let me go to strategies. If you go to Prism 9:35 Central to 3:55 Central, that is for the Prism. And all these options are by default enabled, so you don't need to worry to remember any of these things. When you import the bots, you will see these options. And for quantum is 0.77 and zero point 0.5. They are the options. And for spectrum, we have an Excel sheet where we give like for what ticker, what is the target profit, what is the stop loss, all those things. And for momentum, right, you don't need to put a target, but you can put a stop loss. And so we have all the information in the Excel sheet which we provided. So yeah, again, if you want to avail that 90% FX offer, or we are also giving an offer if anybody subscribes today, we are giving a $500 hotel voucher, right? It is not a gift card, but you can use it whenever you visit a hotel across the globe. You can make some 20-30% saving on that hotel stay. So, right, that is, and also we are giving that Prism bot for free for 1 month to all the users who subscribe today. So, in case if you want to, if you are interested and you see the advantage with bots taking the trades and you not using your own money, you can subscribe. Right, let me post the channel link. Right, for evaluation, you have to trade on Apex evaluation account, not on the SIM account. You can send me an email on kishore.ramaraj@gmail.com if you have any further questions. So for evaluation account, you have something like $17, $30 per month for a 50K account. Once you complete evaluation, once you get a performance account, because Ninja is providing you the license, they are providing the real-time data, which costs a lot. Either you can pay right approximately 40 or 50 per month, or you can pay 150 one-time fee for the performance account. So you don't need to make any other payments to Apex later. Yeah, I will check the emails and Right, yeah. If you're right, again, all the information is already posted. I don't want to repeat the same information again because a lot of so if you go to youtube.com and search on right choice advisors, you will see all the videos related to right about quantum bot, momentum bot, or about spectrum bot. You have all the information which is related, so you can uh, right. If anyone have any setup issues with the bots, right, not with Ninja Rhythmic, but if you have any issues with the bots, please let me know, and I will. Yeah. Hi Shashi, do you have a question?
Uh, yeah, sure. I just wanted to ask the settings for the stop loss and the profits, right? I mean, those recommended settings, do you have it anywhere? Or
Yes, yeah, right. This is the sheet which we provide to all the users. Right, what is the TP for this spectrum bot? What is the stop loss? We provide this to all the users who are in the channel.
okay, so is this already provided in the channel? You're saying?
Yeah, yeah, it is provided multiple times, not once, but we did right. Even on US equities, we shared this. Right, how to join the
Oh,
Telegram.
okay, okay. I think I've seen it. Okay, got it. Thank you. Got it.
Hey Raghu, do you have a question?
Yeah, Kishore. On the quantum bots, you said that it will only take long trades, but I shared my screenshot right early today. How come it took shots and it also did
Maybe,
not?
maybe I think you might have enabled some other bot along with the quantum bot.
No, 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 no. I shared both the screenshots. If you notice,
Can you
uh,
share the screen now?
right now I don't have the configurations because I had to remove everything, right?
Okay, okay. But yeah, quantum will only take long only. It won't take, it will only close the long, right? It won't take.
No, it did not. See, that is why whenever you are telling me, I'm like totally scratching my head. How did it take the shots? They're like multiple trades, multiple short trades I took for the day.
Maybe, right, whenever you are near the system, tomorrow also we'll do one more session where you can share your screen and we can see. Because, yeah, quantum is only for long only trades.
Yeah, but I that's why I immediately if you can see my chat, right? I sent you early morning at 9:54 a.m. Pacific time, which will be 11:54 your time. There are two screenshots of quantum.
Right, but yeah, right. Definitely, sometimes what happens is we try to, by mistake, we add two bots to the same, right? For
No,
example,
no, I did not add, Kishore. I followed. I'm very, very diligent actually.
right. For example, here I have spectrum, prism, quantum, everything.
No,
So,
I removed everything. I only kept quantum.
right,
I did
yeah,
not have Prism in the earlier. You remember yesterday I had trouble. Even the quantum was not even starting for me
right, right. I remember that, but we can definitely see tomorrow if there is some because
because
nobody,
you see those screenshots, right? Because
no one
it
else
took
had
so
that.
huge loss for me there.
No one else faced that issue. So it did not take short for anyone else. It won't take because the algo is designed to take only long positions.
But you can, I mean, I have that is why I was, very, very shocked because it was, if it was only one trade, I would have accepted, but it took two trades, which was short.
Right, right. That's what, right? When you have your laptop.
On quantum bot.
Right, right.
That's
Quantum is only long only bot. Yeah.
no, no, but you see my screenshot, right?
Yeah. Again,
11.
as I mentioned, right, there might be some setting issue or some other bot configured. because quantum bot is designed for long only positions, right? If I remove everything,
No, Kishore, that is why I'm telling you, there is some error.
that's what, right? Without system, if we talk, we won't understand, right? So if you have a system, then we can watch it and we can see like what's the issue. Or
No, yeah, I don't know how else to convince you, because I requested. That's why this morning I wanted to have a screen share at 11:54. I clearly showed that there was a. That's why I immediately
no, with a
posted the.
screenshot, we cannot know, right? Whether you are
No.
confident.
I requested for Zoom session.
Right, yeah, during market, because I'll be watching so many various things. Yeah, during market we cannot do that, but right, that's what I said during the setup session. We can discuss any, because right, you can see, because this shows if you run the algo also it
No,
shows.
I'm not questioning what you're saying, but I'm only sharing as a maybe there might be a defect. That is why my intention and objective is to help improve this bot,
Right.
not to
No, no. Yeah,
critic or
I
anything.
get it, but because the algo never took a shot, that's what I'm confused. So there might be some setting or some configuration or somewhere. So that's why whenever you have laptop, you can share it, and I can share like, okay, this might be the issue because of which that happened.
Yeah, but give me 1 minute. Let me share my screen quickly, if you don't mind, please.
Sure, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. Uh, share my. Can I share my screen?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Let me know if you can see my screen.
As of now, we cannot see it.
Okay. Bear with me for a minute, please.
Yeah. Any others also? If you have any setup issues, please be ready with the laptop so that.
Yeah. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, we can see now. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you see this is quantum, alpha quantum
Right.
at this particular time. And you see there is this short, right?
Now, where you see a short, it is a buy. There is no
Well,
short, right? It took a buy and then market started coming down.
okay.
Then it took a stop loss.
I did not take stop loss.
Yeah, it basically trail stop loss, right? Because if it starts going down, then it takes a trail stop loss at stop loss.
Hmm.
That's what happened because NQ was moving so good in the morning. So after waiting for enough confirmations, it took a long and suddenly market turned the opposite side. So it took a stop loss.
But it was not supposed to, right? This bot was supposed to immediately hit the trail stop, and it should not have placed the buy order at all, right?
No, why not? It is a right a swing type of algo. It will wait for late entry and late exit. Right? It
I
is
thought,
not a it is not
yeah,
a scalping one which will immediately close the trade. Right? If you
no, but my understanding about quantum was it will not go if there is it will watch for at least a few candles and not
right,
immediate.
it waited for enough candles. NQ was going up for nearly 20 candles. It waited. It saw that NQ is very bullish, and then it took a long, but suddenly market direction changed. It started coming down, and then it took a stop loss and closed the trade.
You
Right?
see here, this is, I don't know,
Yeah,
I'm
if you if you
confused.
if you scroll still left, you see
No,
like
this is a screenshot from morning. I don't
okay,
have.
but overall, right? If you see from morning, NQ was keep going up, and then it took a buy after seeing that NQ is moving very good. It took a buy, and then NQ started reversing. So then it took a stop loss and closed it. It is not a short trade, right? If you see RC buy, that means it is a long position.
No, that's what this is the confusion that I have, Kishore. What I'm thinking is this should not have triggered because there was no clear indication of this.
No, if you only,
So,
right, it looks at 20-25 candles before taking a decision. If you see all previous 20 candles, you
Hmm.
see that NQ was going up.
okay. I'll make a note and I'll observe this next tomorrow and see how it performs.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Kishore.
Yeah. Hey, Thomas, do you have a question?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, this is related to the quantum. So the quantum, one thing I noticed is that at least in the simulation account, it didn't close in the previous day. It continued, but I actually just imported the new version, and I do see that that one I think is closing at the end of the day. So
Right,
maybe
because that session close is a, yeah, right. That is a setting we all need to make when we are using for Apex accounts.
okay.
Because yeah, because we saw that some users are forgetting that, we made that as enabled by default with the version 2.
Okay, and I did see that you have added timing as well. So, whatever the time that is there, that is when it will close, right? So if I keep it at say 4:20 p.m. EST, that's when it will close it, correct?
No, the timing is generally the time where it will open any trades, and the session close, because it is already enabled. If
Oh, it will go based on the settings that you have for that
right,
particular chart. Okay, got it. Okay, so if I change the timing there instead of 5 p.m. To say 14, instead of 4:20 p.m., it will close at 4:20 p.m.
right.
Okay, got it. Okay, and is there a plan to introduce short trade on the similar logic, but for short trade in the quantum?
No, quantum algo is designed for long only, because with that algo's logic, short trades were giving not great results.
I see. Okay.
That's why it was yeah, designed only for long only positions.
Okay, and one more question. I know this is based on something that you mentioned earlier. You are planning to have some mechanism to do it in, like, say, interactive brokers or
Right. Yeah,
TD Ameritrade. Is that through M collective, or is it some kind of a
The short-term solution is we can do through collective. So the signal will go to collective. From collective, it will go to IBKR and do that. But the within 2 months, we want to basically have all the code within IBKR itself or within Thinkorswim. So basically, it need not go to any collective to or traders post or anything.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, that will be extremely helpful. Or at least if you have it in a trading view, trading view also can connect to IBKR, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I'm basically looking for something that is on the server side rather than on the PC, so that if you get disconnected from the internet or something, it will not it will not kind of cause a problem for
right.
that's what I was thinking, that if you have a mechanism to do it on the server side, that will help to avoid that risk.
Right, yeah. But yeah, from trading view, we can send it to IBKR or TradeStation, certain platforms.
Right.
But yeah, for Ninja, we don't have that mechanism from trading view directly going to Ninja and hitting the Apex accounts.
Right. Yeah, that's fine. I think trading view will be good enough, or if it is built into IBKR or the other one, that also will be a good approach.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Kishore.
Sure. Yeah. No. Hey, Prashant, do you have a question?
Thank you, sir. Quick question regarding this performance account. Uh, whatever they are asking for, like $89 or one
Yeah, one time 160 or something.
time, yeah, one time thing, 140. So
Right.
is it per account or for how many accounts you have? It doesn't matter.
No, it is for that account, right? They want to make sure you protect that account properly.
Okay, so
So
it's
it,
by account. And for example, okay, got it. And for example, if you have account like 1 month, where still account is active and everything is fine. So the next month, instead of paying 85, can we pay 140 at that time, or it's only
yeah,
first time we?
you can
Okay,
you can do that.
okay, yeah, that's all. Thanks, Kishore.
Sure. Yeah. Hi, Saira, do you have a question? Hello?
Sai Ratan, yeah. No, I don't have any question.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, Maurya, do you have a question?
Yes, sure. So I just wanted to know how to change from Iconic candle to a normal regular candles while using the prism. And another question is, which bot is good for 50 capex account evaluation? Is that a Spectrum?
Spectrum, right? Yeah, for smaller gains.
Okay.
Quantum for bigger gains. So yeah.
Okay. Against Spectrum and Prism, which one would you suggest for Apex account?
Again, for a 50K account, if you go with micros, Quantum is best. But if you want to go with minis, Spectrum is the best one.
No, Prism and Spectrum.
No,
Against
Prism and
Prism and
Spectrum. Okay, Spectrum has the logic of taking profits or a stop loss for every candle. So I suggest Spectrum is better.
okay.
So your risk is minimal. Only your risk is within that candle, whether you make gain or. So if there is a reversal, only in that candle you lose, but the rest of 5, 6 candles you will make profits again.
Okay. Okay, got it. And how to change to the regular candle? I'm not sure. So can you just tell me how to change it from Iconic to a regular candle?
Right? If you go to chart, if you go
Mm-hmm.
here, you
Mm-hmm.
have minute, right? Minute
Uh-huh.
candles. So just instead of Icon you select 5.
Oh, okay, just the minute candle. Okay.
That's yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Sure. Mm,
Okay, sure. This is Sai Ratan again. Sorry, I have one small question. So I'm unable to find the Heikenhashi and various different kind of candles on my
You have to
Ninja.
just go here and click on configure.
Okay.
Once you click on configure and just go here and click on add, and then you will see
Um,
all different candles here.
okay.
And once you add that, you can, for example, you added Heikenhashi. Now you can go and click on add and just add this 1 minute.
Okay. Now I understood. I was not able to see the list, so I was confused. Okay, thank you.
Sure. Mm. Hey Rajni, do you have a question?
Yes, Kishore. Thank you for taking the call.
Yeah.
My question regards to the quantum bot. I had losses, so just checking to see if it is expected, the amount of loss that I got, or is there any setup mistake?
No, as I
Can
told
I
you,
share my screen?
uh, if you see, right, that's what I explained today. Strategies. You have 0.77. That means it is multiplying that to 15,545 into 0.77 is approximately 120 point profit, 80 point stop loss. So if you think like market is a range market on the day, you can just change it to, right, divide it by 3 and change it to 0.2 or something. Right, your
Okay. So
target. Yeah.
like today's trade. My apologies. Go ahead.
No, yeah. Today it was a choppy market. NQ went up and then again it started coming down. So if we reduce these ones, then we will have a smaller stop loss or smaller targets. But,
Okay. So
but
like
again,
my first one was 1430 loss. That's expected with
yeah,
this setting.
that is expected with the setting, because
Okay.
nearly 70,
Sounds
80 points, because it went all the way, and then
good.
yeah, it started coming down exactly from the top point, and right again, if you see the back testing, you see that 48% success, 52% failure. But whenever there is a success, it will make huge gains.
Sure.
So
Sure.
yesterday and the
Okay.
day before yesterday, it made nearly 3,000 plus.
Yeah,
So,
it looks like I'm always on the wrong side, man. So let's see.
yeah, yeah, maybe tomorrow might be your day. So.
Agreed. Second question I had, Kishore, is my sessions are closing at 2:59 CST. Is there a setting I could change for it to extend? Like 2:59 all the windows close at one shot.
Maybe, right, if you click on data series
Mhm.
on the chart, you go and see if there is any trading hours or something here.
Okay.
So if you have some
I think
time,
right. I have different windows like these. The timing you suggested. I have the ones which I work with Spectrum. Those are expected to close. But when
Mhm.
2:59 comes, it's closing all the windows. I have windows for Sims. I have windows for even for Quantum. Everything got closed. Just wondering, is there a general setting, overall setting where maybe it's getting influenced?
It should not, but yeah, just call a Ninja support, and if there is some,
Sure. Okay.
right, because I don't think, right, there is a session close which generally happens at 4 CST.
Hmm.
That is expected. 4 CST, all the trades will get closed.
Right.
But 3
Right.
CST, I think there will be some
Actually,
session.
2:59.01 CST just close off.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll check. I'll Google it out.
sure, cool.
Okay. Thank you, Kishore.
Sure, cool. Hey, Anil, do you have a question?
Yes. So whenever you do this back testing, you're comparing the bot on TradingView versus Ninja, right? So we subscribed, I mean, for example, I subscribed via Ninja. So do I get access to view the same bot on TradingView as well?
No, you don't get it. Yeah, it is only for Ninja. You bought it. Maybe in future we may start subscribing the trading view indicators. We want to use trading view.
Because a couple of people asked, right, it will be helpful to monitor something in the web as well.
Right, but yeah, trading view indicators as of now, yeah, they are not yet ready to be published.
Okay. And another question I have, so I have noted down 1 second. So could you explain the relation between, whenever the futures are green and going up, and, parallelly, you are suggesting to take certain option calls on SPY and QQQ. So can you just brief about how do they
Right,
both work?
your Nasdaq is nothing but your QQQ technology, top 100 technology companies. So if you see a buy on NQ, you will buy calls on QQQ.
Okay.
And ES is your S&P 500 index. So if you see a buy here, you go and buy SPY calls. If you see sell here, you go and buy SPY puts.
Okay, gotcha.
Uh, Hi Ravi, do you have a question?
Hey, Kishore, you able to hear me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So just had a one single question, Kishore. So I'm just new to Ninja Trader to start with, and again to bots and all. So I've been trading with Thinkorswim all these days.
Right.
So just wanted to, in terms of configurations and all, right? I was asking you if you can help me with those settings, snapshots of those settings, so that that would be helpful with start with.
Right. One is, right, already in the bots, everything is pre-configured. So you
Right.
don't need to Unless there is a choppy market to range, you change the time frames, but all the settings we made it as default. So you
Okay.
don't need to enable or disable anything within the settings.
Okay.
Second thing is we already have, right, for example, which parameter, right? If you see Excel, right, in this Excel, we already shared like, okay, right, if you want to know more about Apex, right, just watch this video. It will show everything, right? What is Apex, how they do, how to sign up for Apex. If you
Yeah, I
want to
think
know how to generate a machine ID, if you want to know how to enable the bots, if you want to know how to set some parameters, right, you have video for everything, right? Some of the important parameters, you just go and watch this video. It will show you like, okay, go here, multi-check, set this one, set this one. Yeah, after watching this, if you have any question, yeah, definitely we can help you.
so. Again, I was going through all those videos. One of the video, right, wherein you were setting up those trading hours, right? And even you had those timing conflicts saying that it cannot reach more than 24 hours and all those things. I tried multiple times to reduce the size, the timelines and all those things. Somehow I wasn't able to overcome that error message again. So,
So you can just go here, tools,
right,
then go to trading hours,
right,
and then you can use any existing one. You don't need to create a new one.
okay,
Just
okay,
to take, for example, you have, let us say, CBOE, US index futures.
okay,
They have something like 830 to 315.
okay,
Right.
got it,
What you can do is, if you want, you can just copy it,
okay.
and then you have a copy now, and then just rename that,
Okay, got it. Yeah,
and then you can just write, for example, instead of 315, you want to make it like 11 a.m.
got it. Yeah, okay. And I can go with the same timelines that you were setting up in the video, right?
Right. Yeah. You can just do right 11 a.m. Same again. Go to Tuesday. You just make the change like that, and you just do apply. Okay. And whenever you are selecting a chart, you will right. You will go to data series, and you will put that particular whatever name you used.
Okay,
CBO,
got it. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't going through with the conflicts of timing, saying that he cannot cross over more than 24 hours, something like that. The
data.
similar one that you were getting while you were recording that session.
Right. Yeah. But
So,
yeah, if you use an existing and just to copy that and make changes, it should work fine.
got it. Yeah, I think so. In terms of configuration settings, right? I think everything would be by default, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, got it. So, okay, got it. I think that's one of the questions that I had. But if at all I'm still running into issues, would it be possible that somebody can take a look at me on a one-to-one basis just for the configuration setups? What I want to do is that over the weekend, right? I will go through, make sure that I'll go through the recording one more time, and if even if at all I need something, some help, right? With
Sure.
that,
Yeah. Yeah. We can do that. Yeah.
oh, that is what I want. Thank you, sir.
Sure. Yeah. Um,
Yeah, Kishore, one more question. This is Sai Ratan again. So, a few days back, we got an error, right? While trying to open Ninja, we need to change the calendar date to 1 month back, and again, then only Ninja is
yeah,
opening.
that got resolved already with the.
I was facing that. I'm facing that error here still. So,
Did you
what is?
remove the old bots, or still are you using the old bots?
I removed old bots today.
Okay, now
Cleared
you won't
everything
get it,
today.
yeah, because there was an issue with one of the versions, and Ninja fixed it, so you should not get any more.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I'll check it. I'll watch for that. Thank
Yeah. Hi Gopal, do you have a question?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you. Please go
All right.
ahead.
So for this Alpha Prism, I just downloaded it today and set it up. The timings, that hours start and end time, by default is like 9:35 to 3 something.
Right, yeah.
The
That
timings
is
are
central. Yeah,
that the times are like central, or that whatever time we set, it
yeah, they are
takes our time
central.
zone.
They are central time zones.
But I'm in Eastern time zone, so shall I move that hour by
Right.
instead of 9:35, shall I keep it 10:35?
That is right. Yeah.
Okay, so it takes the time as your local time zone of the Ninja Trader.
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
It
okay.
looks at laptop time. India it takes.
Mhm. I think you can set that Ninja Trader time zone separately than your laptop or your machine.
Right.
And just before, one person was asking like at 2:59, it closes everything. So I just mentioned like might be his Ninja Trader time zone is different than his physical time zone, and that's where it's conflicting. So
Right. Yeah. He might be in Eastern or something, or yeah.
might be he's in EST and time zone is PST somewhere. That may be an issue, or maybe otherwise.
Right. That might be
Thank you,
mostly.
Gopal. I'll check mine.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm from Central Time Zone, but I'll check that.
Under options, yeah.
Thank you.
Right. Under options, if you see, most probably it might be Eastern or something. That's why
Mhm.
1 hour before it is closing.
Did you
One
right
one one
click, Kishore?
question.
How did you do that?
Go to
Why am I?
options. Right. If you go here, go to tools, options, and then
Trading, I think it's under trading or
right under general, you see right the time
yeah,
zone.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
For me, it is
Central.
central time, but for you, it must be Eastern.
Let me check. Yes, sir.
So one question on the strategy setup. When we are configuring it, there are a couple of fields like say days to load, and like for this Prism, it's 5 days. So what does it mean like
It
actually?
means chart, right? How many days of charts you want to see? If you load 10 days, 20 days, it may take more time for the algo to load. So
But does it make any difference in calculations? Like if you do
no,
keep
it
it for
won't.
a
It won't
day,
make any difference in the calculation. Only thing is you can look at like okay, last 5 days, how at what time it took the trades, all those things. But yeah, it won't make any difference, right? Whether you put 3, 5, 10, there won't be any difference in the algo calculating it.
you sure, right?
Yeah.
So just to keep it lightweight, you can reduce the number of days.
Yeah, if you don't want to see all the trades in last 5 days, you can just reduce it to 3 day or 2 day.
Okay, okay.
Right. Sometime when
I
you
think
see last 3 days, 5 days, you'll understand right what is the overall trend on a daily or 4 hours. So yeah, just for that. But yeah, if you don't want to look at lot of data, you can just put it 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, because why I asked is like might be is configurable. Some people might have it different than mine, and I see that how trades are executing. For me, they're like at least 2, 3 stop loss every day. So I add like pennies and then I lose dollars. So I'm just
Mm.
trying to understand is this something that is causing this field is causing any issue or not?
No, but are you using Spectrum? Because if Spectrum, 80% of the trades are successful most of the days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mostly trade Spectrum only, and that's where like today it picked all those trades which were like right after that like it's like, went for long or for short. It market moved otherwise, and then it hit the stop loss.
But did you change when it hit the stop loss, or you just kept it at 15-minute calculation?
It was on 15 minutes only, and
Yeah,
for
that's
for for NQ I keep it 80-80, and for ES I keep it 40-40. Do and that's what like as I think as per your chart.
no, we did not suggest that. We suggested a 40-80 and 20-40 as per our Excel sheet.
So 80 is loss, right?
Yeah, 80 is stop loss, 40 is profit, right? Again, we are using a low risk approach. So,
Yeah, but in both cases, like if it goes southwards in any situation, it will hit that same loss.
no, but you
NQ.
are making 80-85% trade successfully, right? Overall, out of the 10 trades, you are making 8 trades successful. Even if 2 trades go stop loss, you are still 4 trades, you are profitable on average. So Right. Again, if you follow the settings, you'll make profits. If we try to do something different,
And there
we'll
may be another reason, like whenever it hits stop loss, that it goes unchecked, and then I check it again, and then it again wait for like those time of period, and then might be meantime I'm losing those opportunities, and then again, you
no,
know,
it
it's all.
won't uncheck or as long as we are manually, if we try to do something, then it will basically get disabled, but otherwise it will be enabled.
And I noticed like on stop loss, it gets disabled or something.
Mm. Yeah, let's go to the next one. Hey Ashish,
So
do you have a
Hey, hi, Kishore. I have three questions actually. The first one is a suggestion. Like you have it for quantum one, right? On the chart, you also display what account it is associated to, that strategy.
You're right? Yeah,
If you
we
can
are
have
going
it
to
for
do
all the
some.
things.
Yes, we are going to give that right. Maybe tomorrow you want to give that version.
Okay, the second question that I have is the trading view, this one, right? The live session that you have part of the regular futures channel.
Mm-hmm.
Which what strategy does it use?
It uses
Is it
the
alpha momentum?
spectrum.
Spectrum on 5 minutes?
Right.
Okay, 5 minutes on spectrum. And that is without a stop loss or anything. That is how those signals
Right.
are generated.
Right.
Okay, and the third question that I have is for alpha momentum, when I was testing with my simulation account with the version 2, once I basically enable that bot until the momentum or that trend changes, right? It was not taking any trade. Now,
Right.
recently with the version 3, right, I was trying that bot with a stop loss. And once that stop loss or profit is hit, it was immediately taking it after 3-4 candles, which it was not doing it part of version 2. Is it something that was changed, or is it because of the profit or stop loss that was hit? That's why it was taking additional
You're right.
trade.
Just because of profit and stop loss. Yeah, logic did not change. Only the profit and stop loss, those checkboxes.
But in previous case, right, if that trade is not taken, it was waiting until that trend change to take the next trade.
Right. This is the trend algorithm, right? Momentum is trend algorithm. So if it is in a bullish trend, it will go bullish, or it will wait for the bearish trend to go to for a short.
Correct. But when the stop loss or profit is hit, right, even though the last time it was a buy signal, even after 3-4 signal, it took a buy.
It won't. It will wait for the next sell signal. If it is on a buy, spectrum is different, right? It may take immediately every candle. It may take a buy or something.
Yeah, correct. And I'm
But
specifically talking about alpha momentum. Yeah.
momentum will just, if it takes a target or stop loss, it will wait for the next signal again.
Okay. Okay, I'll observe it and probably if I find some different thing, I will
Sure.
come back
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Maybe there could be understanding issue from mine.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Okay.
momentum, yeah, it is. Yeah, it won't take quick trades. It will wait for the next signal only. Yeah.
Hey Kishore. Hey Kishore.
Yes, please.
Yeah, sorry, I just missed one of my question actually. Can I ask you that?
Can you please, yeah, because a lot of members are waiting. Maybe you can ask at the end.
Okay.
Right.
Kishore, this
Sandeep, do you have a question?
Yes, Kishore, can you hear me?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, so I just started testing the quantum bot today, and I took 2 long trades and both stopped out. I was trying to see, or more of a question to the technical team. It works on 3-minute normal candles, right? And it generated a buy at 10:30 today. While I just checked it on Spectrum on a 5-minute Heiken-Ashi, between 10 and 10:30, there are 4 sell signals on Spectrum, but Quantum took a buy at 10:30.
That's what I told, right? One is a quick scalping one, which looks at only, right? For example, two candle direction. It looks at last two candles and then takes a buy or sell based on. Whereas this one will take nearly average of 20 candles, right? It will look at 20 into 3 is like 60 minutes. It will look at all that and then it will decide, okay, overall it is a bullish trend. So it it is like, right? You consider it more like a swing bot.
Okay. So basically, you can't actually compare both of them.
Yeah, both are
In
different because in scalping you are right, it is quick entry and exit, whereas swing bot you will have late entry and late exit.
swing bot is late entry and
Yeah,
late entry.
each bot is different, right? Each algorithm design is different. If we have similar functionality, then we don't need to have two different algos.
Okay, but wouldn't you want a longer time frame on that swing bot instead of a 3 minute regular
Yeah,
candle?
again, for Apex, if you do 15 or 30 minute or 1 hour, then you may not get any trade for a week or so.
Hmm.
But again, right, as you saw, it is 48% success. But at the end of the year, we'll have huge gains with quantum. Right, the last 2 days it made more than 3,000 plus. So today it had a loss of 1,400 or 1,700. So yeah, again, right, we should not conclude anything with 1 day because
Right, right.
market was going up and suddenly at the once it took a long, it started going down. So again, it waited for enough time and then took a stop loss or trail stop loss.
Right. And you always say that change the candles, for example, spectrum from 15 minute to 5 minute when you see choppy market. What is the quick main identifier for people to,
That
just change
stop
the
loss,
candle?
right? If you are on a 15 minute, if it did stop loss, that means, right, there is no big trend. There is no big momentum in the market.
Okay. And then how would you know when to switch it back from 5 to 15?
Right, you can continue in the 5 minute time frame. Generally, if 15 minute is hitting stop loss, that means rest of the day will be generally right. If there is a momentum, generally it happens once you right, once market starts or when if there is some major good news or something. If you see some major catalyst, a positive or negative catalyst, then you can switch back to 15 minutes. But
Okay.
otherwise, you can just continue in the 5 minute time frame for the rest of the day.
Okay. And then you recommend it only starting 15 minutes after the market starts, right? Not on exactly on time
Right,
at 8:30 Central.
right.
Okay.
Because the first 15 minutes will be too volatile. It will be going up and down, and a lot of market orders from past night. Everything will be, yeah. It can to reduce the risk. It is better to start at 8:45.
Okay. Thanks.
Sure.
Hey, Kishore, this is Prashant again. So in your Excel, if I see, you mentioned the instrument name as ESU 2023, right?
Right.
But here we see NQ September 23. Are they both same or something
Yeah.
different?
Basically, U refers to September. Z refers to December. Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do a session on futures where I explain those things. But yeah, it is the same thing. Yeah.
Oh,
U
got it.
is a symbol which represents the September month.
Okay, and also like for example, for this quantum bot, if I go and enable, so it will be taking trades from 10:15 only, which is already inbuilt. I don't need to do any
Right.
changes.
That is right. Yeah.
And normally for any data series, break at end of the day should be enabled or no?
No, break at end of the day should be disabled. Only session
All the time.
close, yeah, all the time it should be disabled because that break at end of the day is like midnight.
Oh, okay,
We
okay.
want to close only at 4 p.m. Central. So that is the session
Yes.
close.
Okay, got it. Okay, that's all. Thanks, Kishore.
Sure. Hey, Lakshmipati garu.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Even I'm totally new to this actually. Recently, just before, I mean, today I chatted. So you suggested for MacBook, right? You suggested use parallel. So I did all those things. I installed Apex and this Ninja Trader. After I installed, right, it's like it is going to so after I log in Ninja Trader, it is going to something fund your account tab. So which I have already shared over the
You
email
don't
also
need
the
to have an
screenshot.
individual account, right? Because Apex is giving you license. You can just open a simulation account and you import that license which is given by the Apex.
Oh, the maybe
So
did I okay did
yeah, I think
I
you are trying to create an individual personal account which you don't need to, because
so you want me
Apex
to sorry you want me to go back and try to create a, uh
simu-
simulation
simulation,
account.
right? Yeah, and follow the steps in the mail from Apex.
Okay,
Just if
okay,
you follow those steps, everything will be fine.
okay.
Yeah, you don't need to create an individual accounts and all your documentation, everything. Because Apex is buying the license for you, Apex is paying for the real-time data, everything.
Uh-huh.
You just have to just follow those steps and import the license whichever Apex gave it to you.
Okay, is there any problem already which I have created with that if I'm not using it? Will that be any problem?
No, there won't be any problem.
Because I have forwarded all my details to them, kind of.
Right, it's okay, right? You can use in future once you see good value. You can also you put some money in your individual account and use the bots for your individual account also.
Okay, fine.
You
Let me follow those steps, and after that, once everything is set right, then you'll be providing for a month free, right? That's what you said. Just to
No, one of the bots we are giving for free for the paid members. So we already provided 1.5 month trial to a lot of, right, 400, 500 members. So yeah, there won't be any more trial further. But whoever are paying for one bot, we are giving one more bot for free for them to use it for next month.
okay, all right. So actually, this Apex is already given the details, right? So as per there, the count has started from that day onwards, right? For that 30 days, isn't it?
Right, that is right. Yeah.
Okay, I think probably I think I should be ready with by during this weekend itself. So
Right, right. Yeah, tomorrow they may give some promos, and tomorrow or Saturday you can get some 3, 4 accounts and keep them ready for Monday or Monday evening.
sure, sure, I'll do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. As of now, I have only this much questions. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Hey Ravi, do you have a question?
Hi, Kishore. Yeah, it's a quick question about like timings. So currently I'm in the EST. So I think even most of the people are giving the same messages about like whether I need to change the default time settings like 9:35 for the quantum or prism to 10:35 EST, or it will take based on the Ninja Trader settings time zone.
It will take based on the Ninja Trader settings. So if you have central in your settings, then you can just put it as 9:35.
Okay, so if that is in EST, then I need to keep it as 9:35 or as a default or 10:35.
10:35.
Okay, okay. Okay, it will not take the Ninja Trader system time, right? Then
No, if your Ninja Trader system timing is also EST, then you will put 10:35.
okay,
If
got it.
your Ninja Trader setting is set to central, then you use 9:35.
Okay, that is for both quantum and prism, right?
Right.
Okay, thank you. That's it.
Yeah. Hey Shailesh. Shailesh, do you have a question?
Hi, I have a question regarding the once you place the order, would it be possible to update the stop loss or the profit point? Because I don't see that because sometime I know this is going down, so I want to update the stop loss or something.
Right, wherever you have trial stop loss, you can do that, right? For example, for the quantum, you can do that. You have trial stop loss. You can just go there and change the property, and it will use that one. But wherever you don't have a trial stop loss, you cannot modify, right? If it is by ticks, then it is a fixed stop loss.
No, but this is not possible on the spectrum and the momentum, right?
No, not possible on them.
Okay.
But it
And
is
another thing is, how do you have the mobile app that we can check or something?
the Rhythmic will show you, right? Rhythmic, they have a mobile app where you can see your positions.
Okay. Sometimes we have to be on the work and not able to do the trading. Only at home is possible. So
Right.
what are the options do you recommend that time?
The Rhythmic app you can install, and it will show all the positions which are open in your account.
Yeah, but we cannot trade it.
No, you cannot trade it. You can see, or you can close them if you want. You can close flat all the positions.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Sure. Um,
Hi, Kishore.
Next one, yeah, there are a few more members. Hey, Raju, do you have a question?
Yeah. Hi, Kishore. Thanks for taking my call. Quick question. When we buy the bots, right? Are we able to deduct the price from our taxes at the end of the year? Or
For the leasing the bots, yeah, you will get an invoice and you can show it to your CPA.
okay. And one more thing is, I'm doing my own personal trading from like few months, and I have been seeing some little success with the crossover strategies. So out of these bots, which one do you think is nearest to the crossover strategies? And is there a way for me to control those, EMAs or SMAs there?
No, I mean crossovers will not work good in ranging markets. They work only in trending markets. So yeah, you don't have any control on the algos. You cannot make any changes. So yeah, but we are working on few more, right? Just a crossover will not work.
Okay, got it. Okay, I think those are my questions. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you. Hey Giri, do you have a question?
Hey Kishore, yeah. So this is like my first session. It's like almost at the end of the session I joined, so it was too late for me. And I wanted to check what all products or services you offer for these futures and options. And I have a question I already have Epic accounts, and I just started trying to do an evaluation, but it's not working out.
Yeah,
So
we have
it's
alerts channel for futures where we suggest like, okay, getting a long here, getting a short here. So that is one thing you can use. Or we have these bots where you can lease the bots and you use them as indicators or you use them as auto bots. Basically, it will give you when to buy, when to sell. You can
is
use
it like
them.
fully automated or is there a manual intervention I have to control somewhere?
90% of it is automated, and only right. If you see that market is ranging, then you just change the time frame from 15 to 5 minutes for spectrum.
So the time frame will decide when to buy and when to sell.
Right.
A stop loss and okay. So
Yeah.
it does automated
Yeah, all the buy, sell, everything will happen automated. Yeah.
Okay, so what all instruments will it work? Only limited instruments or
Yeah, you
a
can
range
see
of?
the list, right? ESNQ or spectrum, all these 9 instruments for momentum 9. For quantum,
Okay.
we have one.
Okay, everything that are listed in this Excel sheet, you're
Just
saying. Okay. And I have like Ninja lifetime license. So which one is preferable? Like if I go PA account later, can I use the Ninja? Because with Ninja lifetime license, there is less commission
right.
per
That
contract.
is the best one with the performance account. That is the best one where you pay less for commissions and other things for performance.
So I can use that, right?
Right.
Okay. Okay. So can you do me a favor? Like, can you just provide all the products or pricing, everything over email? I'll just respond to your email. I'll drop a mail to you.
Sure, Giri. Yeah.
Yeah, let me know like what all available and how much pricing and how it actually works. It's been like 1.5 year. I think I took some option package from you guys, and there is a very big gap. So I was not following up, and recently I thought, okay, let me start again. So I try to chime in again
Sure,
in
sure.
this call.
Sure, Giri.
Yeah.
Yeah. Send me an email. I'll send all the details.
Okay. Thanks, Kishore. Thanks for your time.
Hey, Pradeep, do you have a question?
Yeah, hey Kishore. Yeah. I do have a question on the momentum, but the time frames in the Excel sheet, right? You have mentioned for 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. Is that the best time, or is there any other time frames for the momentum you recommend? Um,
Time frame for momentum?
yeah, it says only 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. EST. That's
Right,
it.
generally because that is where we'll right. Maybe for GC it is okay. You can start from 4 EST.
Okay, 4
Gold, yeah,
EST.
gold generally moves well in the Europe market, but most of this ES, NQ, Russell, Dow Jones, EMD, all these move from 6 a.m. Until that time, generally most of the days it will be choppy.
Okay, so the gold you recommend from morning, early morning, and then any other timing for the gold you recommend other than this timings on the morning hours?
Yeah, generally that Europe market is the best time for gold. So
Okay,
better,
okay,
yeah, 3 to 11 is the best one.
okay. And for CL, the CL sometimes it's not all the time we're getting the profit. So CL is
Right.
something.
CL generally will be right. It will be slow or suddenly it will make a move. So that's why, right, always NQES, these are the best ones. CLGC, if they move, they suddenly move. Otherwise, they'll be moving very, very slow. Only in Europe market, gold moves well. Crude oil, yeah, so sometimes it will be very, very slow and suddenly one day it will move 3, 4 points up. Yesterday it made a huge move.
Okay, when NQ and ES goes down, you told that CL we can look into the CL.
Right, yeah. Sometimes you have the sector rotation and
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Kishore.
sure. Um,
Sure, one more question.
yeah, maybe we'll
Like,
give chance for others. Right?
yeah, okay.
Hey, Shekhar Garu, do you have a question?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hi, Kishore. Okay, and thank you so much for giving the opportunity to everybody to speak. Okay, and one more thing is like I'm very thankful to the successors. Okay, who are all sharing their the positive numbers. Okay, because that is giving some motivation, but at the same time, like if they can share like what instrument they have played and then what time the instrument started. Okay, and that will be really great and what bot they used. Okay,
Right, I think they are sharing, right? If you see the messages, they are saying like, okay, I used Spectrum bot, I used NQ, I used 5 minute Aikinashi. If you see today, most of the messages, right? There.
no, the some of them are like there, but the thing is the what do we call like the gain and loss ratio, like 20/40, like 40/80, those kind of things. So that because I'm new to this, okay, as you know, and it's been actually second day I'm using this Spectrum only. Okay. Day one actually also some not much gains, and then day two also like today also like not much gains. So I'm trying to learn, okay, like from the successors.
Right, right. Yeah, we have sessions with all the successful members, so they will also be right. Already they are sharing in the community. They are sending all their screenshots. They are sharing what tickers they used, everything. But we will also be doing more sessions with them.
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Thank you.
Hey, VK, do you have a question?
Hi, Kishore. Yes. So this is regarding Spectrum bot. When I turn on the Spectrum bot, let's say I'm turning it on at 8:30, and even if it has the bars required to trade for 2, it immediately places a trade at 8:30. Is this an expected
No, it
behavior or?
is right. It will look for two conditions. If there is a signal, it will take the signal. Right. That is first way. If already somebody is in buy, and now you are waiting for right, instead of you waiting for the sell, what it will do is it will wait for two candles, and if it sees that still momentum is bullish, it will take a buy signal for you. You got that?
So when does it wait? So let's say I wanted to start only at 9. So is it advisable just to start at 9 instead of starting at 8:30?
Right. For example, you entered at 9 and already it is on a long.
Okay.
If there is a short at 9:05, then immediately it will take short at 9:05. That means it will take short at 9:05 for everyone else. Right? Not only you, all the users who are using the algo, it will take a short at 9:05. For example, the bullish trend is going on. Then it will wait for two candles and then take a long for you at 9:30. If it is on 15-minute Icon.
Okay. Okay. So
So
if there is a trend change, it immediately takes the
right.
trade. Okay.
Right. Yes.
Okay. That makes sense. Thank you.
Sure. Hello.
Rajgaru.
Yeah, Chipanja.
Couple of questions, sir. I am trading from last 2 days with Spectrum bot with micros. I'm going like few micros only, not heavily.
Right.
What I observed is like in the Spectrum, basically, whatever the profit we are getting is less when compared to what is the loss we are, using.
Are you using these tickers, or are you just keeping them disabled? Are you using these TPs, whatever we shared in the Excel?
Yeah, I am using that one. Yeah.
Because if you use them, then because 80% of the trades are resulting in profit every day.
I traded ES and NQ today, but whenever
It
I
is
see the
15 minutes
profit,
or
like
5 minutes?
5 minutes, 5 minute, 5 minute
5
chart.
minute Icon, not the
Yeah, 5 minute. Yeah, I followed the same thing, but when I see, I went through the trading, the calculation also, what we saw yesterday. Profit is like $20, $40, and losing is like $80.
Right.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Can
Is
you
it
share your
something?
screen and show me like between what time to what time you took the trades, or
Yeah, sure.
video?
I will share. Probably I lose that one. Like you removed license. Can I see
Okay.
that? Can I see that one?
You may not be able to see it.
Strategy only. Let's see whether I can do that one. Trade performance.
So at what time you started taking the trades?
Let me share my screen. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah. You can share now.
Do we need to make our assumption and close till we end of the, this is the one. Do you see my screen?
No, we
Yes.
cannot see.
Yeah. I check it yesterday. Filters, accounts, topics. Let's first go like, So first we'll go MNQ, generate.
Can you go to the list of the trades?
Generate trades. Here, like, profit is like, 20, 20, 20, and losses are 80.
So
Profit
again, right? We discussed in the previous call, you are using a wrong. So your TP should be 40 and SL should be 80.
Yeah, I was the 40, 80 only.
You are using MNQ. If we had used NQ, it would have been $200.
This is I am using micros.
Yeah.
No,
So micros is one tenth of minis.
For
So
this
you had
micros, so I am setting it to 40, 80.
No, if you do 40 ticks.
Two quantity. That is why my strategy was setting up. Then I went to office. Then, like,
that is clear, right? So 40 points.
even though it
$5.
is more gains, but still, like, the losses amount is like huge here.
Because our stop loss is only 2 times of the target, but I see that you have 4 times of the target. So you set the wrong parameter, right? Otherwise,
no,
if you
I
make
set like 40, 80. I checked multiple times.
Because if you make 20 profit, you should make 40 loss whenever there is a stop loss. But I see that you are making 20.
Morning, like, morning I was there like one quantity. Then I changed it to 2 quantity. Then I went to office during the morning time. I'm not sure what exactly. I can't able to
I think
understand.
you are confused,
Here,
right? You are confused. Can I tell you? Can I explain you?
Yeah.
If you see the quantity, you set two quantity, right? But it's sold long on 16th trade. There is one quantity, two quantity. Basically, it's printing two statements basically here. And you change it to one second, please. On line number 8, you change the quantity to 2, right? After that, it sold like 2 times. One on 9th, one on 10th trade. Then after that, it took 2 trades. It closed and reversed. Then one. So basically, the report is showing like individually because they happen in different. There is a second gap. You see that there is a second gap between the execution.
I'm not sure, like, I'm not really understanding this report, but what I did is, like, in the morning, I changed it to 2 quantity. I set to 40, 80. Then if you see here, like, the gains are, this 20, 20, 40, 20, 40. I'm not sure what this one. And losses are like, 80.
Say, I am assuming you're completely doing something wrong.
No,
because
sir. Like, maybe whatever I understood from the videos and from our discussions, I set it up, but I'm not sure is there any extra I need to set. But what I did is, like, for this MNQ.
One question, right? So can you go in the middle panel? Can you show me can you scroll a little bit down and show me what are the instruments that are you using here? You're
I
only
used
using
MNQ1 and MES, this one. This is also resulted losses today.
Can you show me that? Uncheck this and show me that.
This is one I traded with one micro. This is also like, there are 25 and losses 50.
I think you have set the target 25, which hit. I think, and you said $50.
For this one, I set it to 20. Sorry, what is that settings we have for micros?
2040. Can you share
Yeah.
the screen?
2040 only. I set it 2040.
Can you share that once? Because if you set 2040, then
I set it 2040 for this MES micro. I traded only one micro for this one.
See,
one
clearly,
is
right?
right.
The
One is why you are trading until 3 p.m. Right? 11 to 3 is choppy. It seems you are trading the entire day.
Okay, that's what I am thinking. Like we don't know. Like one day market we cannot predict market. Like market may be down in the morning, or it may pick up in
No,
the
but generally,
afternoon.
right? Again, we have to always look at the probabilities, right? One day
Okay,
it may
that
be
means
good,
like
one day. So generally 11 to 2 is very, very low volume where there will be a lot of losses. So if you go back to that Excel sheet, you see that we are suggesting close your trade by 11. Right after that, you may see a lot of choppiness because you are trading entire day.
that's what my question is. Do based on these charts moving up and down, we need to observe the charts and do the trading,
You
or like
don't need to
just
do anything. You don't need to observe the charts. You set it up in the right way, right? You are basically not following the timings or whatever is in the Excel, right? If you go back to the Excel, you see that we are suggesting you run spectrum from this time to this time. If you are running until 3 p.m. CST from 11 to 3, generally it will be choppy, will be making losses.
and I see that it hits like correct profit targets. You set for $25 profit target, it hit, and you set for $50 stop loss, it hit. But you ran full day.
See, in the morning also, like there is some morning also. It is
Kishore is clearly telling you ran the wrong times, right? So you set for $25 profit, it hit, and there was a reverse. There was a reverse, and it hit the stop loss. Then it went reverse, and it hit profit target. You are seeing right clearly there profit target, stop loss. That is what you said it. Right?
I followed maybe I'm not followed the trading hours, but I setting wise, whatever you suggested, I followed. I think like no, there is no mistake in the setting up my
Right.
strategy.
Yeah. The trading hours is the problem, right? Because if you
It may
trade
be trading hours.
during night time, you will make losses. If you trade from 11 to 2, will make losses.
Yeah, you can compare it during the time how much you made, how much you lost. Okay.
But
You can.
But my question is, sir, like this trading, like we can't predict. Like sometimes it may be
Again, right?
in our favor, or
That's why we are suggesting that out of 100 days, 20 days you may have volume between 11 to 2. 80 days you won't have, right? So do you want to think about those 20 days, or do you want to see like, okay, majority of the days we'll have less volume, so let
So
us.
that means you are suggesting from morning 9 CST to 11 CST, 2 hours.
You go to the Excel from 6 a.m. Right? You have everything in the Excel sheet.
Okay.
So 9 a.m. till, so if you see 8 p.m. to 10:30 p.m., you will have good volume. 6 to 8, you will have good volume. Again, 9 to 11, you will have good volume. So
okay,
if you're not following, definitely we will not see the same, right? Because most of the members are sharing their screens, right? Their success stories. So
you would like no, you are not suggesting to manually close this. If you see any, if you doubt, like the market may
no,
go down.
again it will become manual trading, right? If we are looking and again we'll use our emotions, we made a wrong decision. So we don't need
Okay,
to
even
do.
though if it is loss, like take loss.
Yeah, because generally
don't do
whenever there
okay.
is a change in trend, there will be one stop loss, but next 4 or 5 trades will be successful.
Yeah,
But
can you?
as long as you follow the timing.
Yeah, can you like compare your results, right? From 9 to 8 o'clock, right? 8 o'clock, right? So you see how many profit targets you see there, right? You have not followed the chart, but thing is, just compare like how many profit targets. There are too many profit targets, right? During the
Profit
time.
like 20 here, something here. Like profit, I'm not sure like why this profit is less when compared to the losses 80, here 20, 40.
Right, again, it is, if you set it up for 2040, then it should not be 80. Can you go back to that chart and right click and show me the parameters?
The chart, like, it is disabled.
Kishore, what is happening is like
Okay, because you have increased the quantity. Okay.
quantity true, it is like it's placing two separate orders every time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Brahmagar, but basically, right, if you see 5 times it is making 40, 40, 40, then you have a 180. Again, it will make 40, 40, 40, you may have 180. So that's what. So, right, yeah, just follow the timelines. You'll start seeing the profits. If we don't follow,
Okay.
if we want to trade entire day, then definitely we'll have losses.
Yeah, okay. And this one, like, this is my resume trader. It says still my stop loss is 47,558.
Right. Once it goes there, it will hit the
Okay.
stop.
Okay. I lose something around probably. Okay. And this stop loss, the spectrum for the spectrum and prism, does it work for the Apex accounts, because we have the stop loss? Okay. The percentage of, like, I see your report, percentage of trading is successful is 40%, 50%. If we encounter, like, 2 bad days, like, we may hit, like, stop loss with Apex accounts.
Right. Again, it is, if everyone follows the same settings, we'll have more success. But if everyone makes a mistake or everyone makes some assumptions or something, then yeah, we'll have similar things. So yeah, that's why we are sharing, right? Okay, use this time, use these TPs.
Okay, one of our friend, was asking, like, how this everything is closing at 259. Because, like, I remember, like, I'm watching your video. I remember in one of the video, because Apex closes all trades at 249. Instead of Apex closes, they, like, you showed one settings.
Right, yeah, he was able to resolve it. Yeah, he was in central, but his time zone was set to eastern. That's why it was closing. But
Yeah,
now
there is a setting, like, instead of FX closing all our accounts, we have one setting to close ourselves
that is
by 2.
Yeah, I corrected that. You're right, Brahmakar. I was not under general, but under trading, there is a setting where under time you can mention when to close, and mine was at
That's what
259. Thank
Kishore
you.
mentioned. Instead of Apex closing our all positions, we can close manually, because Apex doesn't close many times. That's the reason, like Kishore mentioned in the one of the video. That's what. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, I corrected that. Thank you.
Maybe probably I need to follow I'm not following the timing, Kishore. That's the problem. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's see how it goes.
Sure. Hey, Raghu. Raghu, do you have a question?
Yeah, Kishore, yeah, I have a question. So, just want to check. I joined a little late, but so today morning I noticed that the NQ on 15-minute alpha spectrum, so it was giving stop loss from
right
9 for a couple of from 9 to 10 in between, like multiple times. So just want to check if it's the same for everyone, or is it something?
No, it is the same for every, because it was choppy.
Okay.
That's where we suggested, when you see the first stop loss, change the time frame to 5 minutes. Then everybody made profits after the first stop
Okay.
loss.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Thank you for that. Yeah, just want to check that.
Sure.
And you will be uploading this recording, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
I think we are done with all the questions.
Kishore, can I go ahead? I just have one quick question, Shashi here. When setting up actually strategy on the chart, right? somehow I'm not able to see the evaluation account. I can only see the simulation accounts.
Is your Rhythmic and Ninja connected properly? Can you
Yeah,
share
it
the
is
screen?
it is connected. I see it's green.
Yeah, share your screen once and we know where the problem might be. Maybe your multi-provider might be disabled.
What is it? Multi-provider.
Yeah, go to Tools, Options.
Where is this? On the Ninja Trader?
Right, yeah, Ninja Control Center.
Tools and then options. Okay.
Can you share the screen? So,
yeah, I'm actually connected on my phone. So let me share my screen 1 second.
you have to go to Tools, Options, and then under General, you will see a field called Multi-Provider that should be enabled.
In general, right?
Right.
Yeah, it is enabled, Kishore. I see it's checked.
And under Tools, do you have Global Simulation Mode? Is it checked or unchecked?
Tools, globals, it is checked.
That should be unchecked.
Oh, it should be unchecked. Okay, let me then check now. 1 second. Okay, got it. Yeah, now I see it. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, thanks everyone. Good night and talk to you in the next session.
Thank you, Kishore.
Yeah.
Thank
you. Bye everyone.
Hey, Kishore.
Yeah.
I have last question, Kishore? So so I just started off with the evaluation right now. Planning to start with the evaluation. So, but when I bought the momentum bot. So I've been suggested in the group saying that you need to use Spectrum. I think even you were suggesting to use Spectrum to complete the evaluations, right?
Right.
So what do you want me to do?
You can go to the Google Sheet and change it to Spectrum.
Okay, got it. Okay. So I just saw that they'll not be changing it. So
Yeah, because just now we are starting, it's okay.
okay, I think I got it. I'll go ahead and make that change. Thank you.
Sure. Thanks.
Not a question, but
Mhm.
all this aside, Kishore, just want to thank you for all your commitment and your team's commitment and your long hours for helping all fellow Indians here reach their financial goals.
Sure, Samir. Thank you. Yeah. Very much. And yeah, we have a good team, Srini and others. Yeah, they are doing a lot of hard work.
Right.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for telling me. Hey, Sri, do you have a question?
Yeah. So after we bought the subscription, you are saying like there is a Google sheet that we get to.
Right, where you can
select.
say like, okay, I want Spectrum, I want Quantum, or I want Prism, right? Where you share, if you're just, and then
So is there a time period that it takes time to get that?
No, immediately once you join the channel, we have a right. Once you make the subscription, you will be joining a premium channel. There you have a Google form. You can just fill the form and we will provide you the license for that.
Okay. I did purchase it, but I don't see any channel that it got me into.
Once you purchased, immediately it will say join the channel. There will be a button. You can go to the same.
Oh, okay, got it. Oh, I need to click that. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure. Okay then. Yeah. Thanks everyone. Good night and talk to you. Have a long weekend if we don't talk in between.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Bye.
Hey, thanks, Kishore.
Yeah, thank you.